And today, we're reacting to personal security in prison. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. Somebody DM me, bro, and said, yo, bro, I love your videos. I'm completely blind, bro. And you know, I know you seeing this. These my favorite videos. In my head, I'm like, how he know? How he typed this down? Then I'm like, okay, maybe somebody just typed it. But then I go look at his page, and so then I'm like, do I even respond to this? Cause how he gonna know I sent it? Then I'm like, let me go look at his page. He had glasses on, but I don't know, it just seemed like he was lying. I don't know. So if you see this, bro, I'm glad you like the Bill Feezy videos. Well, if you see this, if you hear this, bro, I'm glad you like the Bill Feezy videos, bro. And I'm sorry if it's the case and I ain't responded, but I'm just like, damn, I don't know if I should, cause how you going? Let's get into the video, man. Let's do it.
What up, though, y'all? This your boy Bill. This is not a members only video, but I gotta post it as members only so everybody can get the notification, because I realize if some people, it depends on what type of device that they're watching it. TJ had a whole bunch of, it will show up. So I'm gonna just post it and let y'all get it early, but if I post it as members only,
I'm trying to get it.
I was TJ's personal security. What that means is TJ had a whole bunch of ranking in what it is that we were a part of, and he could never do anything without his personal security. He was highly respected, and his word, you know, it's a few on the compound whose word means the most. And when you're the highest one up, you cannot do anything without personal security, because it's like you have to be protected at all costs. It's to the point where, and this might sound a little crazy, but this just is what it is. It's to the point where if it pops right now, if it pops, there's nothing we can do to stop it, nothing we can do to control it. You got to take the one who nobody word is over his, and you got to push him in the room and lock the door. And I know that sounds stupid.
Oh, man. Yeah, see, it ain't for me, bro. Because first thing I'm going to think is just start, you know what I'm saying, getting my emotion together, getting what I got to get right. I'm going to forget. You, my life on the line, I'm going to forget. I'm supposed to be protecting them, motherfucker. But that, hey, that's why security people, they exist, right? They know how to get it together. And what really stuck with me, bro, one day I was in the studio with Cap, No Cap, right? If y'all don't know, I used to make beats, and I made a lot of songs with No Cap and stuff. We was in the studio one day, and we was in there, you know what I'm saying? And obviously everybody got protection. We in Texas, you know, legally. And one of the engineer, we was all joking and laughing. The engineer, joking about if somebody came in the studio and started, you know, was trying to make something happen. And the engineer was like, I'll be all right, because all y'all got fired. And Cap said to him, he said, that's not how that work. He said, you gotta make sure you protect yourself. This is your life. He said, you need to protect yourself. That's not how that work. And I was like, just like that alone. Again, now he wasn't there to protect him, but just, I'm not looking at just because this person got a fire don't mean that I'm just automatically safe. That stuck with me for since.
Because it's like this person get a free card away from a war, but you know, he does all the decision making, and you know, the people that is higher than him in other places in different states and stuff, that's how they want it to be. They want that most high one to be protected at all costs. I mean, it's just like rappers and the president, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not, I mean, some people do because they stupid, but they don't really got to get their hands dirty with nothing. But it was to that extent. The way his personal security was selected is, number one, based on how he feel about, you know, but everybody still got to come together and say, nah, we think whatever. So it's how that person feels and who everybody else feels would do a great job as his personal security. So I was selected to be TJ's personal security at one point. TJ is an old man. He was in his 60s, I know for a fact. He had a walker he used to walk with. He still used to try to get active, and I mean, he'll still even try to fight people and stuff, but he just really kick back, make all decisions, keep phones. If TJ lose his phone, he don't have to pay a penny out of pocket. People he can call on that selected him for this position, they would make sure that he got another phone. At least that's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go. I'm going to just say that. TJ can't go to the shower without me. He can't do nothing that put him in a form of vulnerability without me. So if he wants to go take a number 2, he got to call me and let me know, hey, I'm about to use the bathroom. And then I would stand outside his door. Dang. If he finna get on video chat with his girl and get freaky, he gotta let me know. Because if somebody run in the room while you in there butt naked thinking you trying to squeeze one, then you're in a form of vulnerability. And it's like, we got to protect you.
I ain't built for this, bro.
Of course. And now that I think about it years later, it's just lame, bro. I feel like them folks don't really care nothing about you for real.
Yeah.
They just care about the service that they can get out of you. That's just how it was. This bald head dude, old dude, light skin, kind of heavy set, real big stomach, kind of was weird. He had like real skinny arms, but real big stomach. The only thing about TJ that I didn't agree with is he just used to run his mouth, bro. He used to run his mouth. He'd be arguing with people. He'd be talking about business he has no business talking about out loud, not giving a damn who's around. Things that any other person would probably get violated, get their ass whooped for. You know, they used to kind of let TJ get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right, but I mean, that just is what it was. I'm down there in the bed one day. I'm on the phone, handling business, doing what I'm doing, whatever it was I was doing. I hear somebody say, CBL. Now, whenever somebody just called me out the blue, either you trying to buy something or TJ trying to get my attention. I jump up, grab the candy bar, stick my head out the door. It's one of my other guys. He's standing out there by the window. When I look out, he did like this and pointed upstairs. So I know that means TJ looking for me. I go throw my boots on, run upstairs. I go in the room. I'm like, what's up, big bro? He like, shit, I need to hit the shower real quick. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Walk him to the shower. Now, I think I told y'all the rules before. Whatever side the rail is on, TJ got to walk on that side. Whenever you're doing shower security, so when you come out the room, all the doors to the rooms is on this side, but the rail that keeps you.
Dang, bro, this is too much. See, you know what I'm saying? He talking about you got to be, all right, TJ got to be on one side of the rail. Like when you walk in with your girl and the busy street right here and you supposed to be on the side, so maybe it just easily come to mind like, okay, now this side is supposed to be. But it's just like, dang, bro, ain't even my girl, though, bro. You feel me? This is an old 60-year-old man.
Falling off the top
ain't trying to
is on
do all
this
this
side.
for the buddy.
TJ got to go straight to that side. I stand on the side where the rail at. Now, most of the time, when it's a shower situation, sometimes I used to go just with him by myself, but most of the time, it'll be other people that'll come and they'll just get involved in it. You know, one of my other guys. And it's just because, like I say, they want him to be top-notch security. And then sometimes, like, if I'm chopping it up with a brother, we just sitting here kicking it, enjoying our conversation, and then he called me, he'll just come with me or whatever. So when he comes sliding out the room, one of my other guys, like 2-3 rooms down, he was getting ready to go down the steps, and when he looked and seen, he did like this, telling me to hold on. He shot right back in the room, came back out with his shoes on, and then the one that called me originally shot up the steps over there and opened the shower curtain, make sure wasn't nobody in it. Well, the water wasn't running. He ain't just walking up opening curtains. The water wasn't running, but he still had to double check. Wasn't nobody in there, so he stood outside that door. Dude who came out the room, I back up a little bit. So TJ right here, I probably take a step or two back, and then dude is kind of in front of him. And the reason you got to do this is because the doors, anybody can just swing out. Like, we be having flaps like this covering up the window, but if somebody planning on popping on TJ and they just peeking out the crack of their door, and they like, yeah, soon he get right here, I'm finna jump out the room and bust him. So that's why people got to walk with him, and you got to walk towards the side where the door at. And most of the time, you clutching your candy bar, or you got your candy bar pulled out, or whatever the situation is, but you're taking on anything coming out of one of these doors to protect him.
This
so
old
we walk in
man.
the shower, everything A1. Get him in the shower. Me and other guys standing outside his shower, and we just chopping it up. We just kicking it, and he comes out the shower, walking back down to his room. One of the guys get in front of us, open his door. They go in his room. They get on the floor. They look under the bed. Make
Dang! Man, hell no, bro. This ain't the president, bro. This nigga don't hold nuclear launch codes, bro. No, bro. He over here got me getting on the ground, checking under buddy bed and some more shit. Damn, man.
So nobody's in there. TJ goes in the room. I go in there right behind him. I'm like, you good? Just anything. He might need anything. I'm just making sure you straight. So he like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, all right, let me know when you dressed and stuff. So I go back out the room, close the door, and I just stand outside his cell, holding the candy bar because I can't leave him in no state of vulnerability. I leave, go back to my room. Man, I say probably about, soon as I lay down, this is the thing I used to hate because it don't matter what you doing. If you not doing nothing, like the only way you can get off of not doing it is if you using the bathroom or something like that, or if you in the shower, then somebody else automatically got to go do it. But now I get back down there, rolled me up a Chris Brown CD, sat there, smoked it, turned my 2 fans on, been sexting old girl the whole time, and I laid back in the bed. I'm talking about as soon as I laid back to relax. Say, CBL? Go about the door. What's up? TJ looking for you. I go up there to the TJ room. I'm like, what's up, big bro? He like, hey, I need to use my room for a minute. I'm finna be in a state of vulnerability for about 25, 35 minutes. And he started laughing, so I'm like, all right, bet. So he throw the tip.
This is lame as fuck, bro. This is, no. I'm just the type of person where this right here would have been killing me to do. I would have been like this would have hurt me to do, bro.
Issue in the door, so I know what that means. That means, he got his own phone. I know that means he's about to get on video chat and probably be trying to squeeze one on his girlfriend or whatever. So I go to call for one of them dudes down there who be stealing the milk crates. So the dude came up there. I'm like, hey, bring me 2 crates, bro. With me real quick. I'll give it right back to you. I'm just about to post up out here. So he like, all right. So he bring me 2 of the milk crates up there. I run down to my room real quick, snatch the blanket off my bed, come running back upstairs. It's a rail. I told y'all that rail on the top range. I take the blanket and throw it over the rail and spread it out the long way so the officer inside the booth can't see me sitting up there on my phone. So I put the crates against the wall where TJ Doe was at, and I turned straight. So I'm leaning like this on my phone, texting, doing whatever I'm doing. I got one of my earphones in, got that boy Dolph playing. So to my right is only like 3 rooms, and then all the other rooms start to my left after TJ room. So me sitting this way, it blocks the officer from seeing me on the phone. When I lean down, the camera that's hanging up there on the wall, you can't really see nothing because I'm going down and then this blanket blocking off that rail view. So I can see anybody coming to the right with my peripheral, and I can see anybody coming from the left through my peripheral. Now I'm sitting there like this, keep it real with your dog no matter what. The same. Claim they love you, they'll set you up. I'm turned up to that dog. One ear in. I hear the door pop. When I hear the door pop, I hurry up, do the phone like this, and I go to looking over the curtain that I got set up trying to see who that is. It's a little dude come walking in the door named Lil Rod. Now, Lil Rod is a little dude, skinny dude, probably 21 years old. At this point, I'm about 26, 27. He about 21 years old. I don't know Lil Rod personally, but I don't like him. I don't like him because he don't listen, number one. He'll come ask you for advice and not listen. I was in the dorm with Lil Rod probably a year before the dorm I'm in now, and I promise you, bro, at one point, he was clicked up with the Bloods. I'm talking about like this every day, super, super strong. The Bloods actually had a standoff at one point. He was standing there with them, like, I'm riding with them. I'm pop with them, whatever the case is, such and such. Bloods end up jumping on him for whatever the reasoning is. He in his room every day for about 3-4 days till he heal up. Next thing you know, he's with the Crips like this every day. Crips have a standoff, Lil Rod right there with them.
Wow.
Whatever ended up happening, they ended up not, you know what I'm saying, not rocking with him or whatever. The man went and took his shahala, and he's damn nuts, man. It's summertime. The man went and took his shahala and became Muslim. They kicked him out of the Muslim rank.
This nigga right here, boy. Oh my goodness.
Because allegedly they caught him on numerous times eating pork skin. I remember this old Ghostface named Outlaw whooped Lil Rod ass bad. And I don't know how true it is, but they say Lil Rod pulled up on him, asking him, can he become Ghostface? Ghostface is a white gang. I guess they got to arguing back and forth or whatever. Outlaw, he throwed off, man. He just swung him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I do know that for a fact. I do know that he was like click hopping and stuff, trying to get down with different people. And I do know that Outlaw fought him, but I don't know if the reasoning I just said is the 100% truth. I see Lil Rod
imagine that.
He got a blanket with, you know, stuff in it, so it's property. So, you know, some people go to hollering at him that know him. First thing I'm thinking in my head, oh, I guess you done got put on the dough again. Bro, this man got put on the dough. I know personally for a fact at least 4 times. I know this for a fact. First thing he said, yo, TJ, say big TJ. So I hear TJ in there screaming out though, see me, who the hell that is? I'm like, man, that's Lil Rod, man. He like, man, ain't nobody stunning no damn Lil Rod. I was like, exactly. He put his property down in the middle of the float and go to talking to somebody, chopping it up with somebody. So when I see the door closed behind him and I see he the only one just came in the dorm, I just sit back down, get back on my phone. I'm not stunting him. I'm not really paying him no attention. While I'm sitting here like this on the phone, I see from my peripheral some movement. Now it looks like it's from a distance. It ain't right here up on me. It's from a distance coming down this range. But you know, I look up. I got to look up and see. It's Lil Rod coming this way. Smiling. Big ass smile on his face. Nappy haircut. Dark skin. He's smiling. I look up at him. I go looking back down, doing what I'm doing. As he got closer, instead of me sitting this way, I turned my body this way. So, you know, I kind of put the phone down a little bit. And he's looking at each room number. So I'm assuming somebody just told him which room TJ is in. So he's looking at each room number, and as he got closer to me, he said, say TJ, say say I look up at this man in his face. Before I could say anything, he said, what's up, G? What's up, G? Like, what? What's up? But hey, TJ doing something. He said, what room he in? I said, he's doing something. He's busy right now. So he stopped. He turned his way. He looked around. He like, and go to biting his lips, looking around. So now I'm really looking up at him. I'm giving him my undivided attention. The man turns to me and say, what's up, CBA? You been straight? You been all right? I say, yeah, I've been good. I've been cool. The man do like this. He put his hand out, but it's a certain something he did with his hand to identify himself as what I was identifying with at that moment.
Right. Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all have sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work, Dior supporting a finesse, they're trying to take your data, and it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
I looked at him, I said, Lil Rod, what the hell you doing? So he said, well, you know, I got down. I said, when that happened? He said, in the other dorm. I said, who did that? So he told me the name of the person who did it. I know the person who did it. So I'm like, nah, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. So the man just turns and walk off like he got an attitude. I go back to get on the phone. I'm like, get done doing what he's doing. I'm going to holler at him about it. Next thing you know, dude comes back walking this way. And say, man, I'm about to holler at Unc. I'm about to holler at Unc. And bro walks up to the door and reaches for the door handle. Bro, I jumped up so quick, pushed him so hard. I pushed him, I dropped my phone. That pissed me off times 10 automatically. Yeah. I said, bro, what is you doing, bro? I just told you he doing something. He like, man, I'm trying to holler at Unc. I'm like, bro, I don't care who you trying to holler at. He doing something. You know how it go, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Real talk. Stop, listen to me, Lil Rod. Stop playing with me, bro. He said, you know I'm GD too, right? You know that, right? I say, what? Everybody in the dorm go to looking like
hey, he done blew everybody.
What? So TJ go to busting out laughing. I hear him in there laughing, screaming. He told me, see me. I'm like, yo. He like, man, that's Lil Rod just said that. I say, yeah. He just busts out screaming like he's screaming real hard. So I look back at Lil Rod. You know, my guys go to walking down here now because they know, you feel me? I ain't just acting out like that towards nobody. I go pick up my phone and stuff. Luckily, it ain't got no cracks in that on it because if it did, I might have to crack his ass up or something. They go to walking over here. They're like, what the hell going on?
Crack his ass up. So this was 2 years ago. So this wasn't part of the lingo yet. I'm gonna let that one slide. He did say you gonna crack his ass up though. That's okay. I'm
like, man, I don't know what Buddy got going on. They tweaking. So they take Lil Rod, take him in another room. I guess they finna go in there and question him and figure out what's what. So they in the room about 5-10 minutes. Next thing you know, they come out. One of the dudes that came when they seen me push him, he came walking over here to me, and he said, "Hey, C-Bill." I'm like, "What's up?" He like, "Hey, boy, that boy checked out. That boy Lil Rod official." I'm like, "It's impossible, bro. I just watched this man hop from every single game in the prison, bro. It's impossible." He said, "Hey, bro, somebody made it official." But shit, he talking about he want to shoot a one because he just pushed him. I said, he said he want to shoot a one because I just pushed him. He like, yeah. I'm like, bro, stop playing with me. I don't want to fight that man. Watch out, bro. Stop playing with me. So he like, bro, that's what he said. He said he want to shoot you a one. I hear TJ in here screaming, laughing again. Next thing you know, the door open. So I slide in the room. So TJ got a fat Chris Brown CD rolled up. I'm like, first, let me hit that, bro. So he had lit it up. He ain't even have it lit yet. He just had it rolled, holding it in his hand. He lit it up. He passed it to me. I hit it about 2 times. Knock on the door. He like, come on, Lil Rod, come in. He looking at me. He looking crazy. Like, man, what's up, So TJ embraced me. Like, man, what's up? Man, you all right? And he like, man, what you was out there talking about? So when he like go to shake his hand, Lil Rod went trying to shake his hand like the GD handshake. So TJ bust out laughing. He like, man, what is you doing? So he told him what he told him. He told him the name. TJ went straight to the bed, grabbed his phone, he like, hey, y'all, such. I guess dude told him, yeah, whatever. It was like, all right, I'm going to call you back about that, though, because all that's supposed to go through TJ. You're not even supposed to make decisions like that without running it by TJ. It's just not supposed to happen. So he throw his phone back on the bed, say, like, what's up, man? What you got going on? And man said, man, I want to shoot C-Bill at one. So TJ busts out laughing. He like, man, watch out, bro. Chill out. I'm like, bro, listen, I don't want to fight you, little bro. I don't want to have to fight you, but if I do, if you force my hand, I am going to beat the sleeves off your ass.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't do this to yourself, bro.
I promise you that, bro. So when I say that, he kind of calmed down a little bit. He like, man, I just don't like how you try. I'm like, bro. So I say right in front of TJ, I'm like, bro, there's no way. I just watched this man last year bounce from the Bloods, the Crips. Tried to bounce from the GDs, but we didn't even embrace them. The Muslims. Bro, and even tried it with the Ghostface. I just watched this stuff happen in my own 2 hours. So he say, nah, I wasn't ever trying to join none of that stuff. You feel me? I just used to rock with them. And then I seen that they ain't really care about me for real, nothing like that. So TJ was able to convince Lil Rod that don't fight CB. Just leave him alone. Now, I'm not proclaiming to be the best fighter in the world. I'm not saying I never lost a fight before. Right. But they knew that I was just the type of somebody be like, let's hit. I would be like, bro, I don't want to fight you unless my hand is forced. If it's like, this is the only way out, then I will fight you. But
Yeah.
if I can avoid it, I just think it's stupid, bro. So I think about 2 weeks done went by now. Now, Lil Rod is trying to be up under us the strong way. Every time I do anything security with TJ, Lil Rod come to give assistance. Now, you know, I can't turn
He
him down.
nigga take the job. Man, let that nigga take the job, man. Oh, you wanna be security? Bet. Let me go back and be able to be on my phone. And whenever it's time to get active, then hey, that's what I do. But nigga, you want to be security so bad, man? Give him the job, bro. He hired. Take my position.
I can't tell him, man, get the hell on, because he's just helping me out with security. But I just don't trust that Lil Rod is going to handle business properly if something was to jump off. It's just, for me, watching him, it just makes me not trust him, because I saw you basically hood hopping. And it just makes me question where your loyalty really lies. And then it's like, how do I know if your loyalty is really 100% to them? But they said, we're going to play a role. I need you to go over there and get down with them. But you're really infiltrating them, because we need to figure out this. Like, I don't know. My mind just had me thinking, like, nah, you're not just finna, my name not Cornball Jamal. You're not finna do that. So I just didn't trust him. You know what I'm saying? He used to always try to, I'm talking about shower. When I'm sitting outside the room, anything. He knew TJ from another dorm also. So he was like just trying to always be there. One morning I wake up, bro, throat sore. I'm talking about bad body, whole body sore. Head hurting, can't barely move. You know what I'm saying? So I tell my roommate ASAP. I'm like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? This how I'm feeling, bro. I feel like I can't even barely move. I need some Tylenol. He got to get up, go get it from me. I'm like, man, go holler at TJ. Let TJ know. So my roommate was like, all right, bet. So he go out there, he holler at TJ. So TJ say my roommate and Lil Rod is going to be on his security until I get to feeling better. 2 days later, I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. I had to make myself get up and walk. But I don't know if I had a virus or a little flu or something, but I wasn't even eating. I tried to eat a honey bun. I bit it, swallowed it, sipped I think it was some type of Gatorade or something. As soon as I sipped the Gatorade, I threw up the honey bun and the Gatorade.
Yeah.
But I was slightly feeling physically better, you know what I'm saying? But my stomach and I just was feeling nauseous or something. So I'm trying to force myself to get up out that bed, walk around and stuff. I go walking out there in the day room, and I see Lil Rod, my roommate, and TJ standing at the door. TJ fully dressed, he leaning on his cane, and I see them over there. So I walk over there. TJ like, you straight, folk? Now, you know, he was checking on me throughout them days. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, trying to get a little better. Throat was sore. I wasn't even barely trying to talk. So I'm like, where you about to go? So he said he had to go to the law library and try to see something about his case, because he needed to file another motion, and he couldn't remember. TJ had a life sentence. He was like, he needed to file a motion.
I kind of assumed that. It's like, nigga get a life sentence doing all of this. But the thing is like, I'm protecting the nigga with the life sentence, but I go home. And so, in how many ever years, I'm over here taking all these precautionary measures. I'm sitting here, somebody could hop out on me, hit me up, and the nigga that had the life sentence anyway, now he a lot like, I don't. Y'all just get somebody that got a life sentence to do the security thing, bro.
He couldn't remember what the law was or whatever, so he needed to go up there and look in some of the law books. My roommate tells me that he had an appointment to go see his counselor. So the counseling office and the law library is damn near right next to each other. But when you get in the counseling office, they're going to make you sit down and chill for a minute. So I looked over at Lil Rod. I say, listen, bro. Listen very carefully. You finna be with TJ in that library by yourself. I said, bro, to be honest, and this ain't no disrespect, this ain't me shooting no shots at you or nothing, bro. I just don't see it in you, bro. Even these other guys that I don't like or I don't agree with, I can still just see that in them. You know what I'm saying? That I know that, you know, they can handle this. They built for this or whatever. I said, bro, to be honest, and I kind of hated to say it in front of them, but I needed to say it, bro. I said, bro, I don't feel like you built for this. The reflection of myself that I see in all of these other guys, even with their flaws, I just don't see that in you, bro. I think that, you know, you doing time and you feel like you got to be clicked up with people, but you don't, bro. You could be yourself. You could be a regular civilian and people will still rock with you. People will still respect you, bro. And he was like, Like he ain't trying to hear nothing I'm saying. Then I got to the good part that caught his attention. I said, bro, you can do whatever you want to do. You could be a civilian. You ain't got to try to join none because I just don't see it in you, bro. I said, but listen, you finna be up there with TJ by yourself. Everybody know TJ, you feel me? So that means a lot of people got this, let's get the head and the body of follow type of persona. I said, bruh, if anybody attempts anything to TJ, he's an old man, but I know he gonna rock out on his own. Mm-hmm. If you don't rock out and go stupid crazy with TJ or for TJ, before TJ, however, if you don't rock out and go dumb, bro, I promise you is going to really regret the decision of trying to become a part of something, to try and join something. That's my word. I promise you're going to regret it. And I think the reason I felt a certain type of way about it is because I know this is my job. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I just know how I'm coming. I know for a fact I'm not going for nothing strange. I know this. And I just didn't, the dude, Lil Rod, bro, I just wasn't seeing that in him. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to explain it to him. So when I said that, I said, if you don't rock out like this, then he went to looking up because I guess he felt like I was threatening him or something. I'm like, bro, I'm just letting you know. So TJ and my roommate go to laugh. They're like, yo, facts, boy, facts. And then TJ play so much and just be saying anything. He talking about, you think the mother folks was getting on your ass, but we gonna get on your ass, boy. And Lil Rod didn't think that was funny. I kind of thought it was funny, but I couldn't really laugh. My roommate bust out laughing. They finally popped the door. They went out there. I don't know what it was, bro. I just couldn't relax. I tried to lay. It's like every time I laid down and finally got my whole body lying still, instantly I was feeling just relaxed. It was feeling good, like I needed to go to sleep. Like my body needed rest, but I just couldn't do it, bro. I was already feeling kind of sick, but it was a different type of feeling coming over me. Like something wasn't right. And the only thing I could think about was TJ. I'm like, dang, I wonder what Buddy got going on. I wonder if he's straight. I wonder if, you know what I'm saying? My mind just turning right now. Every 5 seconds, I'm peeping out the door, moving the flap, peeping out the window, trying to see what's going on, trying to see. Every time I hear the door pop, I'm jumping up, looking, trying to see if that's them coming in through the door or something like that. I go roll me up a Chris Brown CD. I'm down there at the thing.
That's the last thing you need when you ain't feeling good. He said he just rolled up him a cigarette when the time he don't feel good. Nigga said, let me smoke me a cigarette.
Trying to get the thing to light, trying to get the thing to spark, and it finally lit up. It's like as soon as it was lighting up, and I grabbed it like this, and I'm getting ready to light it to light the Chris Brown CD, I hear somebody scream loud, but they made the noise of, you know, the people that I was running with to let us know there's a threat, it's a serious problem. Now, get outside your room, now. When I hear that noise, I still like the Chris Brown CD, snatch the candy bar off the bed, and I just go towards the door, push the door open, kind of lean on the door, looking out the door to try to see what I see. All my guys that was in the dorm that didn't go out the call-outs, they was on the big floor going towards the front door. So I come kind of jogging up the steps, bro. It hurts for me to jog, run, skip. It hurts, bro. As we get closer to the door, I hear old girl saying, no, y'all not finna do that. Y'all gotta lock down. Y'all gotta lock down. When I turn and get to the door, one of my guys got his feet in the door. He like got the door jacked open like this. And the girl is right here saying, no, y'all gotta lock down. Y'all gotta lock down. So like, man, you got us duck, man. And they all kind of pushing out the door. So I push out the door too. Now the gate down there at the end is unlocked. But you see the officer from this building, you see the officer across in that building, these like running people in the dorm, like the officers running around telling everybody to lock down, screaming at us, telling us to get back in the dorm. And bro that was in the front took off running through the salad pole towards the gate at the end. So we all took off running too. While we running, I asked one of the guys, I'm like, man, what the hell going on? He like, man, somebody just bust TJ. Oh my goodness, that's what.
Dang. Ooh, that's crazy.
But I kept feeling, bro. I I knew something wasn't right. And man, we got on the walk. Once we made it to the walk, you got all kind of officers screaming at us. We take off running. Up the walk, trying to get to the library area up there. Once we make it all the way up to the library area, the CERT team is walking out of the library. They got TJ and Lil Rod handcuffed. TJ bleeding, bro.
Leaking.
From his head on down. Lil Rod bleeding. Face, head, back, shoulders, chest, everything.
Ooh.
When the police seen all of us running up there like that, it was like 4 CERT teams. One of the CERT team, the warden, and like 2 of the deputy wardens all came running towards us. They got pepper ball guns, pepper spray, all kind of stuff. They tell us, lay on the ground. They point the guns at us. We done made it all the way up here to the front because it was just like we was trying to find and see where's the threat. Like, where is it? What's going on? We just heard somebody bust TJ. We trying to see where's the threat and just go crazy. It don't matter who is in front of none of that because that's a person that don't supposed to get busted. Dude in the front, he go to running anyway towards the library area because here's the thing. Whoever bust TJ and Lil Rod,
still in
number one, it got to be more than one person. One person didn't just go ballistic on both of them like that. Number two, they got to be in either one of 3 places right now. Either right there in that library, in medical, or sitting in the cages outside of the hole. That's the only places they can be right now. Bro, take off running, like running past them. Man, everybody else run with them. We got candy bars out on the wall. I know for a fact we're going to the hole. There's nowhere
over with.
Man, them folks go to hitting that pepper spray, shooting them paintball guns. Man, I'm already feeling terrible, bro. I know, my left eye, I couldn't see nothing. It felt like it was on fire, bro. It felt like somebody had a lighter holding it against my eye. And we just running still. We get to the library, the police running behind us. Ain't nobody in there but the library lady. She in there crying. We run over here to medical, but the door to medical is locked. All I know, I hear bro who was in the front saying, "Boy, that's on everything. Boy, that's on such and such, such and such. We gonna kill y'all pussy ass nigga. Boy, that's on everything. We gonna kill y'all pussy ass nigga." But people start pushing him out the way because they trying to look and see who it is.
Who was it?
By the time I finally got up there to look through the glass, I got a little glimpse through the door, and it was some dudes from Savannah. They were civilians. They wasn't affiliated with nothing. Being from Savannah and being in prison, you're in the game. You're in the game. I don't know what it is about them. They got extreme loyalty to each other, I guess, but they rock out with each other. Like, they ride with each other. I even remember it being a punk, a very feminine gay dude from Savannah, and all the other people still like, man, they dirty right there. What's up, dirty? Like, they cool with them. Like,
wow.
So it was some dudes from Savannah. Probably somebody put a hit on TJ. I ain't no telling what happened. But they was hitting
Savannah, Georgia.
They were hitting the spray again. It was over with. I couldn't take no more. I just fell out on the ground. I couldn't even breathe. Like, and I got asthma already. So I couldn't even catch my breath or nothing. There's a lot of us that was choking and couldn't breathe. We all went to the hole. We're in the hole. I just so happened is in the room directly next to Lil Rod. They put TJ on the whole other side, put him in the room where the tier at in another building so he could be in the room by himself because they know the type of pool he had. And they didn't want him to be able to be talking through the vents to nobody. They wanted to get him totally away from us. I'm asking Lil Rod through the vent what happened. He tell me he ran to the bathroom. When he came back out the bathroom, 3 dudes from Savannah was standing over TJ busting him.
Damn.
TJ was trying to fight back, but wasn't nothing he could do. He ran, jumped in the mix of it, and got active. I said, "You didn't have your candy bar on you, Lil Rod?" So he said, "No." I said, "Why the would you?"
Oh, my God. What? You supposed to know what's going on. You just got this talking to from C-Bill. You didn't think to be like, "Oh, let me make sure I at least got my business straightened out." Like, I know he just told me if it's not right, it's over with. I'm like, in my head, I hear that, and nigga just told me you not built. I'm like, man, hell no. TJ, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go real quick. Like, I'm trying to hold it. Like, You feel me? Because I just heard, if I'm not like this, one, I'm going to get towed down, and my heart kind of hurting because you just sat in front of everybody saying you not like that. So now I'm feeling the certain
leave out the dorm without it. When you know we got rods and we got the pieces, I can't think of the name, walk pieces where it's not real metal so you can make it through the metal detector. He talking about he didn't have it on him or whatever. He forgot it, whatever the case, something like that. TJ gets word to us that the dudes came in there, went to arguing with him because at another camp TJ was at, he had the G's pop on some dudes from Savannah, and that was dude's real blood cousin. And they arguing, going back and forth, and say dude whipped out the candy bar and bust TJ. The other dudes followed up. He say Lil Rod stood there, bro, saying stuff like, y'all chill out, bro, y'all chill. He said, Lil Rod didn't do nothing. So all of the, guys that's in the hole, they screaming out the window, threatening Lil Rod, talking about how they gonna do this, and that. So I was mad at first. I was even cussing him out, talking crazy to him through the vent, telling him he an infiltrator. He probably was planted. Somebody probably set that up to have him come and act like he rocking. Later on, I just kind of calmed myself down and just talked to him because he a young dude. I know for a fact it's about to get ugly.
Yeah. I'm
talking to Lil Rod through the thing. I asked him, I'm like, look, bro, why would you, tell me the truth, bro? Bro already told me. You know everybody taking his word. You know he's not lying. I know he's not lying. That man ain't got no reason to lie. What really happened, Lil Rod? And I don't know if he was over there crying or whatever, but he kept pausing in between his words. And he was just like, bro, I don't know, bro. I done seen it before. I done seen people get bust. But I ain't never been in a position where I had to react. I had to do something about it. He said, bro, I was scared of hell, bro. And once I kept saying, bro, y'all chill, that's when one of them turned to me and just started busting me. He said, bro, but I was just scared, bro. I'm nervous right now talking to you. My hands and stuff still shaking right now while I talk to you, bro. He said, I just wasn't expecting it to be like that. You feel me? I'm like, listen, bro, you can't do stuff like that, bro. What I suggest right now is you stay in this hole. Do not ever come out.
Yeah, facts. Because you must got a life. I don't know, but the decisions you make as some life sentence decisions. You must be in this motherfucker for life. Don't ever come out, die in the hole.
I said, how much time you got, bro? He said he got 10 years altogether. He did 4 years, but he should be able to parole out in the 7th year. He came into the system from juvenile courts, I think. I say, listen, bro, you got 3-4 years left before you try to parole out. I don't think it's safe for you to come out the hole. I think you should change your name from Lil Rod to something else. I think you should never in life tell nobody you're affiliated with no gang.
Yeah.
And I think you should tell the police you fear for your life at this prison. And hopefully they transfer you to a lower security prison. And bro, you just go there and do the right thing, stay away from everything. And bro, the only reason I'm telling you this is because, and I could get in trouble for telling you this, but that guy that got bust, that said out of his mouth, you stood there when you were on his personal security detail, bro, that is enough. That is enough.
Yeah.
To have your life taken away.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the best recommendations you could possibly get right now.
Damn, this nigga build a real nigga, bro. For real. He a real nigga, bro. He a real nigga, bro. Cause let it be one of them other dudes that's really like, nah, we bet when as soon as we get a second, he telling him after all of it, he still telling him he refused to fight him. He told him straight up, bro, listen, I don't think he's this. I don't think you should be down. He went with it anyway, and after all of it, he still said, trying to give him advice, bro.
He said, I feel you, bro. I feel you. That's right. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Then he said, I apologize for, acting stupid earlier and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, you good, bro. It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to say probably the second month It's this blood dude that keeps coming back there talking to Lil Rod. I'm talking about that man every day. He makes his way in the dorm some type of way to talk to Lil Rod, keep shooting to his door. Now it got me thinking.
No, don't tell me.
Did y'all put him to this, like, to make sure he had a security that wasn't really gonna be all the way on point 100%? Like, I'm not understanding what's going on here. So after I done seen the dude came and talked to him a bunch of times, this last time the dude came and talked to him, he came with somebody. And I'm laying in the bed quiet. I ain't got no roommate. I'm laying in the bed quiet. I know I'm not tripping. When the dude is leaving, I know for a fact I heard what I heard. I heard bro say, east to west, dog. And coming out of this room, vibrating off of this vent, said, west to east, dog. Oh my goodness. It's some blood stuff, some east side, west side, east side, whatever type of stuff. I couldn't believe my ears. I got up out the bed, I went and looked through the window. There's two blood dudes walking off, make sure I wasn't tripping. I go over here to the vent, hit the vent, hit the vent again, say Lil Rod, say Lil Rod. Lil Rod, say Lil Rod. He won't respond to me. I don't know what Lil Rod got going on, bro. I don't know what type of, because from my understanding, he ain't got no money. I don't know what it is he did that done had these bloods feel like taking him in. I don't know what he had going on. Out of all of us, they ain't came and offered nobody to leave out the hole. 2 days after he just had this conversation with these dudes, the unit manager comes and asks Lil Rod if he want to get out the hole. And she asked him, do he want to go to such and such dorm? I think he went to like D building or something. So he said, yeah, he packing up his stuff. So I get a hit in the glass. I'm like, what's up? What's up with me? Why I can't get out the hole? She talking about, nah, they ain't ready for you yet. I'm like, why? She like, nah, they just ain't ready for you yet. You know, I'm thinking in my head, he shed blood. He was pulled out. How the hell he getting out the hole? Y'all need to be worried about his safety, not mine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm standing at the window the whole time because I want to watch. I want to just see. She go in the rooms, letting people out the rooms, Lil Rod come out the room. One of the other dudes come over on this side. One of the young blood dudes go to doing a blood handshake with Lil Rod, bro. I couldn't believe my
damn. Oh, they just went crazy, fool.
Eyes, bro. I'm sitting right here in this glass looking at them, watching them do this handshake.
Crazy.
I say, Lil Rod, what you got going on, bro? What is you got going on? You is tweaking, bro. He looks over at me and turns back this way. The other blood dude look at me and they walked off with their property together.
Oh my God.
I was like, bro, this little dude ain't gonna learn, bro. He ain't, I don't know what. And this the thing. Bro, you just let this dude get bust. This dude with all this position. Do you think hopping to another gang, you done finally finesse somebody to let you in? And see, a lot of them gangs, bro, they only care about the numbers. I promise you. Some people will know you is dear meat and you ain't gonna bust a grape, and they'll still let you in their gang because they feel like it's more of us. We more deep. You know what I'm saying? So that had to be what this situation was. And this is the thing I was saying. You just let somebody with a lot of position get hurt.
Oh.
Do you think this gang is gonna stop you from getting hurt? No, bro. No. Probably about 5-6 hours later, the orderly come through there to pass out ice at nighttime. Come to my flat like, needs IG. I'm like, yeah. He give me some ice. He like, hey, come to the door real quick. I'm already at the door with the cup, but he telling me get down, get close to the flap. So I get down, I'm at the flap, I'm like, what's up? He was like, you know, the whole compound on lockdown right now. He said, I just finessed Miss Such and Such, let me out the dorm, man. They say y'all needed some ice back here, y'all were hot. He said, man, the whole compound on lockdown. I said, what's up? For what? He said, man, the blood just killed Lil Rod.
Oh! Jesus! Yeah.
I say, what? He say, bro, man went in the dorm and was arguing with another blood about a room. He said the G's, when they really realized Lil Rod was in the dorm, because, you know, I guess they wasn't paying him no attention at first, they went into a meeting because they didn't know he just did something switching over trying to be a blood. They went into a meeting and they was planning like, yeah, Lil Rod got to get popped. And he say the G's that was in the dorm told him the room that Lil Rod was assigned to was 2 Bloods in there. But it's 2 different, it's an east side thing and a west side thing. Lil Rod had became a west side Blood. The 2 that was in the room are east side Bloods. And they didn't want to come out the room. Big argument took place. And the candy bars went to slanging. The Bloods went at it with each other. And Lil Rod lost his life, bro. And, bro, that's just very unfortunate. You know, I hated it, but that's what comes with it, bro. When you in the
He did that. He did that. That's somebody who's been getting warnings all day life. He did that. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to C Bill, bro. Make sure y'all go binge his channel. Binge my channel too. That being said, we gone. HD Lad Dog.